here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there is nothing you said that could make me.
Alright, race fans, here we go. Dover. That's right. The Monster Mile. Truck Style Clean Racing League. And we kick off the chase tonight. 4 drivers here are going for a championship, but we got a big field. Look at the 4 drivers. We got Ghost, Bob Sherwood, Joshua Altice, and Justin Carey. Now, what happens here is the top 4 drivers battle the next 2 weeks, tonight in Vegas. After that, whoever's the lowest in the points on that spread gets eliminated out of the championship. Then it's the top 3 battle for the title. Oh, it's crucial. You don't have a lot of room to mess up. You don't have a lot of room to I don't know, have a bad night on. Gonna have to have a good night. It's go time. And I gotta look. Rob bounced back pretty well last week, but his up and down, he's had some pretty bad races here and there. Gary's been kind of quiet on the front. Altice has been there. No, he's been pretty solid. Rob Sherwood now tonight putting it on pole. Now's the time where Sherwood starts to put it together. Ghost has been hot, but he had some pretty up and down ones. I think in this race here, it's important to come out with a great finish. Come out of here with a bad finish, this one's going to hurt. I mean, right now, got Rob Sherwood sitting on top. Jacob Grant sitting right there beside him. Got Gerber. Carey is another one that's sitting in 4th. Anderson there in 5th, and Altice in 6th. Horn in 7th, and then Ghost in 8th. So your top 8 do have the 4 contenders there starting. Track though, monster. It'll jump out and bite you. We'll have to see what happens. Let me hear it. Favorite driver is, though. Qualifying comes to a close. We'll find out here soon who's got enough to maintain the Monster Mile. Look at the grid real quick. Like we said, Rob Sherwood sitting around front there. Jacob Grant. All the contenders in the top. 19 drivers here tonight. All the way back to Shane Calhoun. So it's all to be a good, solid night here tonight of racing. I'm curious on who's going to walk out of this place top driver. But there again, we got some other drivers who just want to win, who want to cap this season off good. You know, it's not like, you know, yes, we're talking about the championship, and that'll be the biggest talking point going on from here on to the next races. But you've still got other drivers in this field who want to win. You got Jamie Horn here, who has been pretty hot. There's Steve Gerber. He wants to win there too. Jacob Grant is a past champion here. Definitely wants to win. So don't take it, you know, don't sit back and go, I don't know. Guys might not do it. Ryan Tweeney, Calhoun, Markheim, ridden up for some reason. Put Fred in tonight. What's he driving tonight? Oh, he got the Boodio machine out. Uh-oh. The Boodio. New day. Now I'm done being intimidating. I'll be loving the night. Here we go. Lights off on the pace car. Pace car's in. We're going green flag. Kick off the championship chase here for the Clean Racing League. Flag's in. We're racing. Sherwood leads the first lap. Gary's right there with him. Caleb Smith right here trying to take that high side over Ghost. Quite sure the high side's a place to be, but then again, Dover still, I'll tell you what, Smith said, we'll make it work right now. Strong. You'll get loose there on that bottom side after a while. Caleb Smith says, you know what, I want to win this thing. Look at this, man. Power on the outside. Wow. I'm sure would on the end up on top. Leading. Gary right there in second. Altice, man, got shuffled all the way back to 13th. Quite sure what happened to him, but again, you just can't afford to have a bad race in this chase, not with only 2 races before they eliminate one of them. He's got, you know, plenty of time to get back to the front, no problem. Taking it a little easy. Ghost hanging on there to 5th. Jamie Horn's right behind him. Question is, do you go conservative or do you go all out? I don't know. And look at Caleb Smith. Not running too much, man, his tires off that thing. He bulldozed his way from 9 spots all the way to the front. Wow. Bob Sherwood falls back a little bit. Kerry's still hanging on there to second. He's got Gerber on his back end. Ghost on the inside. What you want to do? You want to keep these championship guys close. Racy right now. Now, Alti's going to move it back up here to 8th spot, but you know, Dover could be racing with this new way iRacing has this new surface that they've got. Early on, it is showing promising. Right there, Jamie Horn. Falls to 6. Altice right behind him. Ghost there. Good to see the other guys around just racing with them. I like that. Because these guys are in championship battle. And don't go, hey, look, I'm going to just go roll over for you. Gotta race them. Make them earn it. Yeah, make these guys earn it. Horn sitting right here with him. Altice has been able to move it back up. Ghost now finds himself falling back. I think it'll be a back and forth style race here. I think it's going to be kind of, like I say, back and forth. Joshua fell back. Now he's able to get his groove and get back going. Just had to get his bearings to him. Sherwood's there in second. Now, there's no... I mean, obviously you want to win, but there's no push to have to win. As long as you stay in front of the other drivers, that is. You don't want all the other drivers in front of you. Altice. This man Caleb Smith, he jumped to the front and said, "Yeehaw. Got a big lead." Hope he's not using up his stuff. Still as the laps go on though. Horns moved up to third. Gerber's there with him. Gerber's falling back to fourth. Altice right behind him. Gary up to sixth. Got Chris Smith there in 8th, Peterson in 9th, Grant in 10th, Matthew Dyer up in 11th, Brockle there in 12th, Andy Court, Frito Machine, 13th, Eric Anderson. Anderson's kind of had a rough season so far. He's one of those faster machines, but kind of just, I don't know, struggle a little bit. Oh, Fred Garcia. Studio Machine out tonight. Having fun. Yeah, Caleb out front, but looks like he's falling off and kind of what I thought. Run those tires out and yeah, he jumped out to the front real big. Got Sherwood, Horn out there, and you can see Smith. Gerber now going around him. I think Smith, yeah, as fast as he was off the start, just used up the tires. Something to think about though, if circumstances work out with about 10 to go, hey look, you can do that. The problem is everybody else knows it now. Then to go, you're not going to be conservative if you're on new tires. Not happening. Got Gerber right now up high, Altice down low. Gary there with him. Oh, on the wall. Gerber got up there. That's the typical man Dover. And Monster jump out there and get you. You know, we don't really talk too much about, a Dover stripe, but it can happen. You get tight off that turn. Get up there on that wall, you see Gerber happen. You see how tight the trucks get. And 3 wides. Provides 3 wide. Gerber thought better of it. Said, yeah. Peterson there. Grant, man, jumped in there. 3 wide. Woo! Good race so far, though. Good race. A lot of raciness happening. Sherwood back out front. Now I know guys like Gary Ghost and Altice. They don't want to see Sherwood win the race. Then he gets some bonus points. They'd love to see Jamie Horn get up there, pass him. Here in the mix right here. An outlaw racing machine. Looking strong. Right now, out front is Sherwood, Horn, All Tyson, Carey. Ghostman sitting there in 5th, Peterson 6th, Grant back in 7th. Dyer hanging on to 8th, Gerber up in 9th, Caleb Smith in 10th. Smith, who jumped straight to the front, lost everything. Game. But I had a feeling as fast as he was, everybody else just taking it easy. He probably was using some tires up. Now Anderson moves it up in the learning lesson. You learn there that better not do that. Came out like gun ho. Been a solid, good season here so far. Clean Racing League, these guys, I mean, it's in their word, clean racing. I mean, for the most part, every race has been darn clean. Barry there in the pit smoking. Brace. Put the motor up on that thing. Ow. Rob Sherwood out 2 seconds over Horn. No mom's out there probably cheering on Jamie. All Tice right here. Let me hear who your favorite driver is. Who you rooting for? Who you pulling for? Been a solid season so far with these guys and out here. Enjoyed it. Oh, Rob Sherwood. Can he put in victory lane here tonight, though? Jamie Horn right behind him, and All Tice there hanging on in the second. Up, Sandra. I know. Whew, Horn looking good strong tonight. Put in victory lane probably. They're top 4 racing for the championship. Sherwood, All Tice, Carey, and Ghost. Right now they are in the top 5. How it works is the next 2 races here, Dover, and then we got Las Vegas. After that, it's the top 3 race for a championship. So whoever is the lowest in points basically drops off out of those 4. So you don't have a lot of margin for error. See Sherwood right now. Paul Tyson Carey. Peterson right here with Grant. Yeah, I'm still looking at, could have a, I know the championship guys want to win, but all these other guys want to win too. Don't roll over for them. Not sure if they're going to take these things halfway, and ooh, a little bit of a mix-up going on back here. Andy Court, Caleb Smith there, along with Chris Smith. Just in a different truck this week. Oh, the Clean Racing League truck out. That's nice. Truck. Like that. Very nice, Chris. Very nice. All right, Andy, Caleb, Matthew, Jacob right here with him. Jacob's moving on the back end of old Patterson. Right along with him. See little bumps here in this track. Come off this turn right here, and there's actually the transition right there between front stretch and the turns. Not so bad going in, but coming off. Watch the truck. Kind of just push up to the turn. This track is banked. Stops. Okay. Altice Grant, first one's on pit road. Caleb Smith's going to come with him. Oh, 4 tires fuel. All right. Leader on pit road. Oh, okay, lap 40. Looks like they're going to split this in 2 stops. What does Jamie do? See what Jamie does here. Huh. Oh, he says it's time for him to come in too. He said, ain't staying out. Ghost usually pushes the envelope on how far he goes. So let's see. Out there pretty far. And it looks like he's going to come in this time. Yep. Ghost on pit road. At 43. It's going to cycle the field around. Cycle right back around here to Sherwood. Altice there in second with Horn. Horn didn't have a good pit stop. What happened to Horn? Oh. He went in second. Now he's falling off the pace. Pit stop wasn't bad. 14.6, 52 total. And Sherwood's was a 15.2, 52 total. So mess up on the track. Ghost is going to go all the way back to 8th. I always say, flag pit stops it. Messes up the field. Spreads them out a little bit. Definitely. So Matthew Dyer yet to make a pit stop. Ow. He catches a caution. Boy, he'd be in a good spot. What this tells me right here is he can actually go a pretty long time fueling tires. 50 laps at least. A lot of these guys who pitted on Sherwood have pitted on lap 40. It's 10 lap difference. This thing goes green. Matthew Dyer might actually have pretty good winning combination. His last lap wasn't that far off. He was a second. He's coming on pit road now. 50 laps. Hey. He was about a second off. So he wasn't way off. Just all a matter if we can get this thing to go green flag. Bad pit strategy. That's something to watch here. Keep an eye on. Oh, absolutely, Sandra. A win would be really nice. Looks like he's got a good truck, too. And Dyer's not going to lose a lot if he can save some of those tires. It wasn't a bad move. All these guys are going to have to pit it. Well, yeah, they're going to have to pit again. They pitted on lap 40. 60 is 100. Got to go another 20 laps. Yeah, there's no way. Even if he went 50 laps. I was just looking at him going 50 laps. That puts them at lap 90. Maybe 95. Yeah, they're still going to have to pit. Sherwood's got a 2-second lead over Grant. All Tyson's got right there in third. Horns pushed it back up to fourth. But he's right there with those guys. Gary, Ghost. Ghost, like I said, he's the last truck out. That thing going. Because right now you've got Sherwood, Carey, and Altice all run a Ghost. You see Altice right now right there on Carey. We talked about it. Can't really have that bad of a race here. Just these three machines. That's Grant, Altice, and Horn. Grant and Horn, they just want to win. Altice wants a good finish here. And I know Altice is, hey, look, I'm racing for a championship, get out the way. That's not how it works. These guys need to race them like this right here. Amy Horn, hey, I'm faster than you. Doesn't matter if you're racing for a championship. I'm racing to win. He does. Shooting on by. Good solid race so far tonight. Horn's able to move it back up. He's up to third. See if we can get around Grant. See if they can run down old Sherwood. Ghost made it around Carey. Want to be patient. About halfway home in this one. Been a good one. It's been Rob Sherwood most of the time out front. Caleb Smith been able to pull it back up. Step away, take a quick commercial break here. Right back here in a few.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, that makes everything a lot better.
All right, we're back. Still Sherwood out front in this one with Horn there in second. Jacob Grant holding up third. All Tyson in fourth. Justin Carey up top five. Ghost outside right now. Carey is able to get back around him. Ghost needs to figure out that long run. Caleb up through the field earlier, kind of stuck, and the guy we need to really watch right now is this man right here, because he went about 10 laps longer than everybody else pit-wise. Even if Sherwood was to go 50 laps, still Dyer is going to have that 10-lap advantage. Dyer, I mean, that was a good pit strategy. Sherwood's lapping some of the field here. Got 11 trucks on the lead lap. Lap 71. Going on pretty good here. Sherwood, Horn, Grant, Altice, Carey. And now you got Carey. Like it. Got Carey here. Altice going to swing it on the inside. Going to do that crisscross on him. Clean shot move. Carey got him. Altice shot back underneath him. Good race. Like it. Got to keep these guys honest out here. So, Carey, Altice, Grant, Horn, and Sherwood. Saw Rob Sherwood out front. Jamie Horn here with him. Jacob Grant, Joshua Altice, and Justin Carey. Grant, first one on pit road. Horn's got a little bit of ways to go. 5 seconds back. Gary, Sherwood on pit road. So now this will be interesting to see. 40 to go. Here he comes down. There's Horn. Remember Matthew Dyer? He could go like 10 laps longer than these guys. How this is going to play out for him, though. Joshua Altice up there. He's on pit road. Ghost is going to stay out just a little bit. What's up, man? Ghost to goat. Is your pick? Well, he's in the chase. He's been up there all night, all up front all night. Remember what I was talking about is how the chase works. You have 4 drivers. You've got Sherwood, Altice, Carey, and Ghost. And the next 2 races, this race and Vegas. After that race, then it's going to be the top 3. So you don't have a very much margin of error. You very easily lose it. Matthew Dyer, remember, went to the longest. He went about 10 laps more than anyone else. I'm not quite sure. I mean, the tires might help him, but I think he might run out of time. I think he has. I don't think he has. No, he hasn't been able to get up there to lead a lap yet. Don't 100% hold me to it because we've had some green flag stops here and there. He's kind of been lingering around 4th, 5th, 6th place area, all night long, which is not bad. I mean that's what you got to do. You can't afford to have like a bad race. If you fall back to 10th, 12th, 11th, yeah, you don't want that to happen. Keeping those guys honest. Ooh, Rob Sherwood, though, I just noticed, had a bad pit stop. He must have got a holding penalty or something. because he had a minute 30 on pit road. He's back in 13th place spot. Folks, that's a change. There's the guy I'm talking about who has had probably some of the worst luck when it comes to finishing races. Having great trucks, very fast, but just bad luck. And right now, we're going to have to see once Dyer goes on pit road here, everything cycles through, what's going to happen, because Rob Sherwood might have that and goes the same thing. Oh, man. Oh, both of them. So two drivers, Sherwood and Ghost, penalties on pit road. I talk about it. Mental mistakes. You can't do it. And that's what's going to happen. Mental mistakes. And right there, wow. Yeah, the bonus. Yep. Right now, Ghost. The
yellow flag is out.
This is his piss. Oh, and yellow flag. Wow, Matthew Dyer just got the yellow flag of the Zachary Peterson. Let's see what happened. Oh, man, Anderson just turned him. Anderson probably could have backed that out. That could have been avoided. But unfortunate right there. Now, this brings up an interesting thing because the field is lapped. Jacob Grant's going to get the lucky dog. Wow. I mean, Matthew Dyer's going to have to come in pits, but this is what he wanted. The field is all a lap down. They're going to have to do a wave around. Wow. I mean, Jacob Grant gets the lucky dog. He'll be one on there, so there'll be two. He gets to come around, but Matthew Dyer gets the caution of the night. Wow, he better go thank Anderson on that one. Well, yeah, they're going to get a wave around, but it's still... Well, they'll be at the tail end of the field. Wow. Bob Sherwood, though, still a lap down. Ghost still a lap down. Jacob Grant's going to be on the lead lap. That is crazy. I mean, that's what Dyer wanted. He's going to be sitting on brand new tires up front. See Grant on pit road, and some of the guys in there in the front is going to take pits. Wave around, guys. I mean, if you pit, you don't get to wave around, from my understanding. I think that's how that works. You opt to pit. Except for Grant. Grant got the lucky dog. Justin Carey, no. Wow. It's still showing Carey, Altice, Peterson. Peterson. Oh. Amy Horn's going to be the first one lap down. Maybe if you get to the wave around, you're still going to be at the tail end of the lead lap. Going to have some lap cars in front of you. This really mixes it up right here. Wow, this makes it interesting. I mean, Matthew Dyer, we're going to see now if he has a fast enough truck out there. Jacob Grant. Altice is going to still be in fourth. But he's going to have to take the wave around to do it. He's in fourth because we still got from 6 on back a lap down. Now Jamie Horn. Okay, now they go wave around. All right. Because they wave around, though, they still got those cars in front of them. You'll see them right here that they're not able to pass those other machines. They have to go to the tail end, the longest line, or end of the longest line. Yeah. Well, you can see it right here. There's cars in between there with the third place man, Justin Carey's pace cars off. So you've got a few lap machines right there that are going to try. But this is where some of the, you still got Sherwood is a lap down, Ghost a lap down. Remember, they got caught up on pit road. Carey and him right here is your third place man, Carey. And Altice. They've got to be careful. Remember, they're still in the chase, and they're still technically third and fourth. So even though they want to get around all these machines here, don't want wreck. Altice is going to try to be aggressive. Too aggressive. Wow. Matthew Dyer, though, I think is the man who really just benefited from that. I was talking about it earlier when he did that pit strategy. I didn't know how it was going to play out, but it might play out for a win for him tonight. What you got to do sometimes. Gamble. But the two guys having a bad night, Rob Sherwood and Ghost on pit road. Both of them were a minute 30. Of mental mistakes, and that right there could cost them a championship. Because I'm not saying it will, but the bad thing is when you've got Jacob Grant, Altice, and Carey, or you've got Altice and Carey, both third and fourth. Not a lot of room for error. Now Sherwood's not too far off from them. Carey's in fourth, Sherwood's up to ninth. Sherwood can't probably really move up anymore. Yeah. Grant's right there, Altice. You can see Dyer's running for his life. 21 to go. You still don't want to burn up all those tires. Still got time to run them down. Now, can Sherwood and Ghost bounce back? Yes, but they're going to have a heck of a race next week. And at this point, now, again, obviously the other two drivers could have a bad race and wreck themselves next week. But let's say that they have a pretty decent race next week. It's probably going to come down between Sherwood and Ghost, who finishes in front of each other. Ghost is there. You see Rob right there in front of him. But I think Ghost is got in the court. So yeah, there's many different laps between them, man. Well, I understand all I understand all that. I'm not even going to get into the bonus points and all the penalty points. I'm just going strictly off what I'm seeing here on the track. At least you're not last. Hey, there you go. He's going to have a heck of a race. And right now, Sherwood being 3 positions ahead of him, 4 positions actually, that's going to hurt. Matthew Dyer out front. Yeah, you can see Grant now running him down. kind of what this track is. You can get that good run out front, but then the tires just start to melt. Altice 2.4 seconds back from Grant. Carey's right there on his bumper. Look to try to maybe close in just a little bit. Come out of here with a good top three. Be a good one. Peterson. Horn, Gerber. Dyer out front. Well, yeah, I mean, I understand that, but it's still, you got to look at the big picture. You only have 2 races before you get to it. Can't afford to get behind the 8 ball, and that's kind of how it is. Ghost is going to have an exceptional race now. Him and Sherwood both are going to have exceptional race. See, if you was to, let's say, be up there running 4th or 5th along with Altice and Carey, going into next week, you wouldn't have to be as so much aggressive. Now they're going to have to be aggressive because Ghost is going to lose a lot of that he had over Grant and Altice. Or excuse me, Altice and Carey. That's where it plays in a big factor. All that advantage that Ghost had coming in, well, it just got wiped out. And that's mental mistakes. I mean, that's racing. That's just racing. I mean, that happens. Chase style here. Hey, can Ghost still bounce back? Absolutely. Can Sherwood bounce back? Absolutely. You know, all Tyson Carey, they come into Vegas next week, and heck, they still could have trouble here. We got 10 laps to go. Don't give it to them. But they could go into Vegas next week, and boom. It just makes it harder now. That's all. Makes it really hard. Matthew Dyer with that pit strategy. Problem is he's got Grant all over his back end, and I think he's used those tires up a little bit too early. Grant actually hit it on lap 93. So he's got equal tires what Dyer does. Altice is the one that's a little bit off tire-wise, but they're 4 seconds back. I don't think they're catching them unless those 2 up front, man, wreck. And you got Carey right here, sitting in 4th. Peterson up in 5th. Horn back here in 6th. Gerber 7th. And Gerber's the first one to lap down. Then you got Sherwood, who Ghost just passed, so that tells me Ghost is more than 1 lap down. Oh. Yeah, fast, but Sherwood's still going to have that 3 position on him. Caleb Smith there 9th, Andy Court 10th, Ghost hanging on 11th, Chris Smith back in 12th. Rockwell 13th, Anderson there 14th, Fred Garcia, he's on pit road, he's in 15th, Bray in 16th. Well, he's going to have to. That's what I'm getting at there, and I don't. It seems like we're not clicking here, but yeah, that's what Ghost has to do now next week. Going to fall down into points, and that's what I'm saying. There's not much room for error, and not here, not with only 2 races. And with Sherwood and Ghost having the problems, yeah, he's going to have to put it on pole, going to have to lead the most laps, going to have to have a clean race, and he's probably going to have to win, taking the championship now. That's pretty much the game plan for Ghost. Unfortunately, saying it that way. it would help him out a little bit if maybe Altice and Carey had trouble next week. But Vegas is one of those tracks where I don't see a lot of it, and I've said it many times. Clean Racing League, it's in their name. Jacob Grant's able to take the lead out front from Dyer. I still say Matthew, with that pit strategy, it got him up here. Might not be the winning strategy, but it is definitely a strategy that's going to get him a top 3. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, like I say, I'm not going to get into the bonus points. I'm not going to get into penalty points. I'm just getting off what position is what position. Because once I start trying to figure out those bonus points, I'll mess it up. Because that's a what if type of thing. That's a if, as we get the white flag one more time here. So that's why I don't get too much into the bonus points and all that. I let that kind of tally out at the end. Jacob Grant, going to be the man tonight. Says, you know what, I might not be in the chase, but that's okay. I'm going to win a race. Matthew Dyer with a pit strategy. Going to bring her home in second. The first man coming home third. And that chase is going to be Altice. Justin Carey's going to be right behind him. So those two guys came out pretty. Irwood's going to come across in 8th and goes there in 10th. That's going to set it up for a good one going into next week. All right, let's bring up Grant. Jacob, join the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, Joe?
Pretty good, man. Yeah, I think that caution came out the right time for you. Got you up there. Got the lucky dog. That actually was, well, it's in the name. You got lucky on that one because it could have been disastrous. Yeah. But you got the pit. You was able to get up there and get on the right strategy there with Dyer, and then just rest was history and got this thing in victory lane.
Yeah, man. I got extremely lucky there with the caution coming out when it did. I had fought extremely hard to get up there to second place. So if that situation did happen, I would be the lucky dog and hopefully have a chance to fight for the lead. And that's exactly what happened. And here we are.
Absolutely. I mean, I know you're not in the chase, but it's like I always say, you're still out here trying to battle to have a good finish for the season to get some wins. And tonight ought to feel pretty good to know you got a still fast enough truck to put in victory lane. Got anybody you want to thank for it?
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody who watches, you for broadcasting every week. I love going back and rewatching them. It's pretty cool. Everybody who's a part of this, who races in this league, is growing every week and it's getting better every week. Everybody who supports me, Katie, Big Bear, Munch, Smokey, all the guys. So thank you.
There you go. That's Jacob Grant putting in victory lane. Bring this guy up here, Joshua. Joshua, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, Joe. I got you.
Well, I know you probably didn't want to see that caution. It got you behind the 8 ball a little bit, but still able to bounce back here in third. A little bit of trouble for the other championship drivers, but it eases the pain a little bit going into Vegas next week for you, coming out of here with a good finish in third.
Yeah, overall, not a bad night, Joe. We'll, it's always good when I'm talking to you at the end of the race because it means we got a podium finish, and even though it's not what we want, we always want to win. But I had to face some adversity. Had a UOL from last week after a couple of things with Jacob there. So, overall, it was good to battle back. And 94 Chevy was super fast. We drove all the way from. We drove from the bat to the front there on the first stint, and I thought we had something for him. I hate it for my teammate Robert Sherwood. He was the class of the field tonight and got an unsafe pit entry. So I don't know if I would have had anything for him, but I think we probably would have had a good chance for second there, but third's not too bad either.
Absolutely. Like you said, coming in, because it helps you out going into Vegas next week. The big picture is that championship, but all in all, not a bad night. You got anybody want to thank?
Yeah, as always, Joe, I want to thank you and the OSR Network for putting on our series. It's always fun to go back and watch the broadcast. So it's fun and entertaining. So appreciate your time. Got to thank BRD Bustle Racing Designs for my awesome paint scheme this year. This number 94 Simvar Solar Chevy has looked amazing on track all year, and we've had a ton of speed. I'll have to go back and count, but I feel like we've been on the podium almost every week. So definitely have a lot of speed. I got to thank my wife for allowing me to do this. I appreciate her taking care of the little one so I can have some fun with the boys. And certainly, and also I got to thank Chris Smith for everything he does. Even though we don't see eye to eye at times, I still respect him and everything he does for this league. So thank you to Chris, and shout out to Simvar Solar. Anyone in the Virginia area looking to save some money on those high electric rates, send me a message. Be happy to walk you through solar, show you how it works, and see if we can save you a lot of money.
There you go. That's the man coming home in third tonight and looking good with this guy, the pitch strategy. Matt, Joey in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Matt, I tell you what, you had that pitch strategy down pat, and you got the caution that you wanted there. I mean, not the win, but definitely a good finisher tonight.
Yeah, I definitely felt good. I wanted to try something different, and thankfully, the caution, fell my way. But I was hoping for the win, but Jacob, did a great job, in saving his tires there at the end. I had a few lap cars that were fighting me to try to get on like the lead lap or one lap down. So it kind of burnt my rubber a little bit too much to allow Jacob to get there. But overall, I felt like it was a pretty good race.
Oh, absolutely. Like you said, I mean, bounce back. It got you up here to second. Got you a good finisher tonight. Got anybody want to thank for a good one?
Huge shout out, to Nightfall Graphics for this amazing paint scheme. For you for broadcasting each week. It's always fun to go back and watch it. Huge, thanks also to the admin team for putting this on, every week, and I'm sure we're a lot to handle. So you got to give it to them.
There you go, man. That's the second place guy tonight, Matthew Dyer, and what a race it was, folks. The kickoff here, the chase for these guys here at the Clean Racing League, and a thriller there. Some good strategies happening. Some awesome finishes. Well, for myself and everyone here at the Clean Racing League, everybody have a good night.